What's up, my fellow battlers? mrryanwayne here, and today we're going to be continuing my journey to be the very best with the Go Battle League. Now, these battles, I'm pretty much, kind of sticking to the same core and stuff like that, because early on I'm trying to, improve my ranking. As I get further along, I think I'll experiment more. Anyway, let's cut the chit-chat and go straight to the battles. So first up we have Pokemon Teacher. I'm going to start off with Medicham. He starts off with Haunter. Not too good, so I go into T-Swizzle and doing a good bit of chunk. I'm going to shield this attack, hoping it's a Shadow Ball. Great. And hoping to farm it down. Oh, he swaps into Azumarill. And I'm like, it's not the best thing to be facing right now, especially if it has a Hydro Pump. We won't know because he's going to go straight for that Ice Beam right now. And I decide to take it. Oh no, I shield it. And then, will I get to another Sky attack in time? Nope. I swap out into my Bastiodon, hoping that this is a Play Rough variant Ice Beam. Great. So it's Play Rough Ice Beam. And so I'm on the Stone Edge. Is he going to get it off? Oh, yeah, Play Rough. And then, is he going to let this Stone Edge go through, or is he going to want to save it? He lets it go through. Great. And what is he going to bring in to substitute? Venusaur. Yeah, that's not the best thing, but considering what I have in the back, it's not the worst thing that can come out. So I bring in BB, and I'm going to try and go straight Ice Punches, but I swap at the last second to catch this Haunter. And then I'm able to feint it down, take the last shield, and hopefully I'm able to get to that Sky attack before what I assume is going to be a Sludge Bomb, and it is, and bye-bye T-Swizzle. And I'm like, okay, I just gotta get to the Ice Punch, and is this gonna be GG's? Yep, GG's with BB. Alright, next is going to be Defiant Church. I'm gonna start off with Altaria, and he starts off with his own Altaria. Okay, let's see whose Altaria is better. I think T-Swizzle is. Anyway, I'm going to get off the Sky attack while missing a couple of bubbles. And then he's going to get off his Sky attack, and I'm going to shield it up. And it looks like my IVs are a little bit better, and he switches last second into his Registeel. I'm like, look in the back, I'm like, alright, BB, time for your time to shine. I'm just going to power up punching this. I'm going to take this move, and it does a not desirable chunk, but it's something I can work with. So I'm going to get off the power-up punch. He takes it, and then I'm going to charge up more, getting to another power-up punch. Am I going to take a shield? Or does he want to get off another charge attack? Nope. He's just going to let Registeel go down. Nice. So BB is ready for whatever's coming in next. It's an Azumarill. At this point, I'm like, alright, I'm just going to do as much counter damage as I can, powering up as I go along, and he swaps into Altaria. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this. I can get the alignment a little bit better. I go into my Altaria, and then I'm just going to take this Ice Beam, and then I'll have Bastiodon in the back, and let's hope it is not a Hydro Pump variant. I decide not to shield this, and it's an Ice Beam. Great. So it's either a bait or he may have Ice Beam Play Rough. And so I burn the first shield. All I have to do is get to that second Stone Edge, and I win. So I block this no matter what it is. It's going to be another Ice Beam, but can I get to the other Stone Edge? I do. And is it going to be GG's? Yep. Whew. Won the next one. Next up we have Custard 943. I start off with Vegadon. Starts off with Latias. Always interested to see these off-meta picks. And then goes into Lapras, and I'm like, okay, this thing might have Surf, so I'm just going to get off as much rock damage as I can, and then I switch into Venusaur, and I decide to take this attack. It's an Ice Beam. That was not good, and I don't even get to get off one Frenzy Plant. So I go back into Bastiodon, and I'm like, ah, crap, he's going to have switch advantage on whatever I bring in. And then there goes the Ice Beam, and I'm just going to chunk down so I have a Stone Edge ready for whatever comes in. And it's a Roselia. Should have went for the Flamethrower, but he shields it either way, so not the biggest deal in the world. In comes that Latias again. Here comes the Stone Edge, and is it gonna faint? No, but it takes it pretty darn close, and I'm just gonna farm up energy for this flamethrower, and I decide to let it go off. Oh, do I shield this? I do. And then here comes the flamethrower. Is it going to be enough to faint this Roselia? It is, and that's going to be GG's. Nice. So next one is a bad word I can't say on camera, and he's going to start off with Swampert against my Vegadon. Not good, and we swap at the same time. That was not ideal. Yeah, immediately I should have went for Venusaur, because that's a more hard counter and can even take care of this Bastiodon, and I still would have had my Altaria left for Swampert. So, not good. I'm going to get off the Sky Attack as much damage while I've been farmed to death. And then I bring in my Bastiodon because I don't want to bring in Venusaur yet because I'm going to need it later on. And then I'm like, okay, there's a significant energy difference, so I think, it's playable. So I'm going to get off these flamethrowers. He's going to block the first one, okay. And I'm going to take his next one. And flamethrower, yeah. It's just big, heavy armor faces just throwing flamethrowers. Alright, so here comes flamethrower number 2 or 3, and it faints it down. What's he going to bring in? It's that Swampert, and I go into my Venusaur, and I decide to shield this because I need my Venusaur healthy and alive. In comes Skarmory, and I'm like, this is not good. Right now I have to stall the timer as much as I possibly can. Hopefully I can do some damage. I decide to shield this because I need Venusaur alive because Bastiodon will not stand a chance against his Swampert. He gets off a charge move, which means his timer is going to be quicker, and so I'm trying to get to the Stone Edge. Can I get to it in time? I do, but he went CMP. Ouch. And then here I get off the Frenzy Plant, knowing that this is not good. There's not much more I can do. And that's going to be GG's. Alright, next is going to be C4L Pertra, whatever. And then I start off with Medicham, and he starts off with Skarmory. And I'm like, alright, this matchup, I can win this. It's just very shield dependent. And yeah, so I decide to shield this Sky Attack. And I'm just going to keep going for power-up punches, going up raising my counters more and more, hoping to take a shield as I do. And then I make it to another power-up punch. Is he going to let it go through, or is he going to use a shield? He decides to shield it up, and I'm going to shield this Sky Attack because I know I can live with counters and retain switch advantage. And then in comes Azumarill, and I'm like, I don't think I really have anything in the back to counter it, so I'm going to get off this Ice Punch, and then I'm going to do a decent amount. I bring in Vegadon, and I'm just hoping it doesn't have Hydro Pump, but Murphy's Law, it's a Hydro Pump. Yeah, and then I'm trying to get to the second Stone Edge. It should be able to faint, but we'll see. It almost does, and am I able to faint it down? I do. I still have a chance to win this, and in comes Toxicroak, and it faints down Vegadon, and I go into Altaria. Here comes the Sludge Bomb. I know I can survive one of them. Can I get to the Sky Attack in time? I do, and that's going to be, say it with me, GG's. Great match, great match. Alright, for our next one, we are going to face Alien Tonks, and I'm going to start off with BB, and it's going to be Altaria. Now, this matchup, it's very shield dependent. I'm just going to go straight for the Ice Punch, and then I'm going to swap, or no, I stay in. And then I'm going to shield this attack, and then I swap into my Altaria, and then I'm going to feint it down, retaining the switch advantage, and I'm going to get off the Sky Attack. I know that T-Swizzle will go down, but at least I can burn a shield and do some damage. Actually, no damage. So here comes the Ice Beam, and then I'm going to go straight into Vegadon, hoping that this isn't a Hydro Pump variant, and then he swaps out into Registeel, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to get off this Flamethrower, and then I'm going to swap into BB to finish the rest of it. I take a shield. Great, he is out of shields. I decide to take this Flash Cannon. Ooh, that might have not been the best choice, all things considered, but I'm going to get off this power-up punch, and I'm going to raise its attack, doing much damage to it, and I decide to shield this so I can keep BB alive and do more damage to this Registeel. And here goes power-up punch again, and then I'm doing damage. Can I feint it down? I do. Now, does it have Hydro Pump? I have a strong suspicion that it does. Does it, though? It does. Crap. And then here comes the Stone Edge, and it's not going to kill, but we always go down swinging, and, you know, GG's. Mad respect. Anywho, next is Dalmakin, and I'm going to start off with Vegadon again, and he starts off with his Meganium. Now, I switch out into Venusaur, thinking that this might be a better matchup and not, you know, lose my Altaria so early. I shield the Earthquake, nice, and in comes Skarmory. Ouch. So now I'm just going to get off Frenzy Plant as much as I can, hoping to do some damage as well as stall out that timer. And I'm just getting him off. I don't think a Sky Attack is coming. I'm able to get off another one. But will this be enough time for me to make the swap? Not just yet. And I just... it just came right when Venusaur fainted. And so I'm going to take this charge move. Flash Cannon. Alright, I'm okay with that. And so I have energy. I may be down a shield, but I have a fighting spirit. Alright, here comes Flamethrower. I was expecting, you know, it to come back in. He shields it. And I'm like, alright, I'm going to try to get to another one. And here comes his Frenzy Plant. I decide to take it. It lives. Good. So hopefully I take a shield here. I do. And then so T-Swizzle with one shield. Can it win against his team? We'll see. And then I'm going to take this Frenzy Plant. Oh wait, it's an Earthquake. And then goes into Azumarill, and I'm like, welp, I don't think I got this. I can get off these Sky Attacks and see what can happen. But I don't think, yeah, this is GG's because Ice Beam, even if it was a Play Rough Hydro Pump variant, I don't really have many options here. So there goes the Sky Attack. Can I get to another one? Doubtful. And that's going to be GG's. Alas. Next is going to be Raider Doom 56. And here comes Altaria against a Swampert. Okay, this is a great matchup. Because I can take any move that comes my way, even if it's a Sludge Wave. It's a Hydro Cannon. And then I get my first Sky Attack off. Is he going to shield it or take it? He decides to shield it up. Good. And then I'm going to take this charge move no matter what it is. It's a Hydro Cannon. Great. And then I'm trying to get to that second Sky Attack. And then here comes another charge move. And I'm like, alright, I want Altaria a little bit healthy. And so I get to the Sky Attack. And I am going to take it out. Nice. Okay. Next comes Bastiodon. And I'm like, alright, I'm just going to get off the Sky Attack. And let him do what he wants. And I switch for some weird reason into my Bastiodon. Bad past Rilo. Here comes the Flamethrower. And I'm expecting him to switch out at any moment. I don't know why I didn't just let Altaria go down. I mean, I have a Sacrificial Shield for later, but... Alright, Flamethrower, and then you guys seen this matchup. It's just a very slow battle. Kind of like Batman v Superman, except this is good. Here comes another Flamethrower, and I swap into Altaria for a Sacrificial Swap. And there it goes. And then, okay, I think I was trying to get rid of some of its energy. And then in comes Venusaur. I'm able to feint it down, and in comes Tropius. And I'm like, okay, this was a bad decision. Yeah. Because Venusaur, first off, I didn't get off the Sludge Wave because I went for freaking Frenzy Plant. And now I get off the Sludge Wave, and then I can't make it to Sludge Wave. And then I'm pretty much screwed because it can get to leaf blades, and yeah, GG's, man. GG's. No, oh, the battle is still going on, but you know, after this leaf blade hits, okay, now it's GG's. Alright, for our next battle, and what I presume is the last, it's Kingdra versus Medicham. And I'm like, okay, I believe that Medicham can win this, and I'm going to go straight for the power-up punch, just going to do more and more counter damage. And I decided to shield this. I didn't know if it was Octazooka or Outrage, Octazooka, and my attack is lowered, but that's the great thing about power-up punch. You can build it back up. So right now, counter is doing regular damage, and I'm able to feint it. But I decided to go for another power-up punch because we want, you know, Medicham to just keep on with these tough punches. And then I get off a fourth power-up punch, and it does a okay-ish chunk. But now I have switch advantage, which is awesome. So I bring out my Bastiodon. I'm going to take all these charge moves. There's Sky Attack. He swaps into Swampert. And then I'm like, okay, it may have shield advantage, but I'm still liking Altaria out there. Here goes Hydro Cannon number 1. And then I'm trying to get to the Sky Attack. He's going to get another charge move off. I decide to take it. And then here comes the first Sky Attack, finally. And am I going to burn a shield? I do. And then I'm going to, you know, thankfully this Dragon Breath is doing a good amount of damage. And then I'm going to take this. It's another Hydro Cannon. And can I make it to the Sky Attack in time? I do, but he swaps right on time. And I'm like, crap. So I am going to go into Bastiodon, and I'm going to farm up because I'm going to burn the last shield and then hopefully get another Stone Edge off against his Swampert. So here goes Stone Edge number 1, and he's going to have to shield it. And then can I make it to another one in time? I do. And that's going to be GG's. I was worried for a sec. Anyway, that's it for this video. Be sure to subscribe to see more great PvP content, and remember to keep fighting strong.